Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Ashley Kaplan with Worry Free WordPress, and I am coming to you quite a bit earlier than I usually do, but that's because I have a hair appointment at 11, and I had to reschedule it because I was gone last week. But anyway, that's why my hair is a hot mess right now, because I washed it and I was like, they're going to do it for me. Why should I bother doing it? So anyway, I'm here early. I wanted to jump on and talk to you about the power of entrepreneurship and why being grateful and practicing gratitude is such an important part of that for me, and why it should be, I think, for you and for everybody else. Amanda, hi, I've missed you. I was just thinking about you the other day. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Christy, thanks for joining us. Okay, so this is on my mind because this morning, well, let me back up. Okay, so obviously I run my own business. My husband also runs his own business. He's a contractor. He does like high-end tile installation, tile and marble installation. And he's been an entrepreneur, gosh, for years, for a long time. He's had his own business, basically the entire time we've been together. So it's been, entrepreneurship has been a part of our family dynamic for a while. And I knew for several years before I actually started my business that I wanted to create my own business, my own revenue stream. Hey, Denise, thanks for joining. I just didn't for a long time. I didn't know what that would look like. I didn't know what I wanted to do. But because entrepreneurship is such an important part of my life and my husband's life, we're trying to instill that in Hunter's life, my stepson. He's 13. Okay, so several years ago when my husband, I think it was like right before he went out on his own, and I wasn't even thinking yet about starting my own business, but we had a little side hustle like mowing lawns, because I come from a farm, so like manual labor is just, I love it. It makes me happy. And being in a city, I was like, okay, well, at least I can still get out and mow lawns because I love to cut hay. So it was like a miniature scaled down version of cutting hay, right? So anyway, we had this lawn business. We started it when Hunter was probably 4. He's 13 now, so 9 years ago. And it's nothing big. We would just have like 4 or 5 lawns that we would take care of over the summer. But we did that thinking like that we could pass it on, that Hunter could take it over. So in the last 2 years, Hunter's big for his age anyway, but once he was really able to mow those lawns on his own, we're like, okay, like you're going to get the money for this. Because by that point, like we didn't rely on the money like we did when we first started doing it. But we were like, okay, you can rely, or this can be your business. You can grow this. And so we have been trying to instill that entrepreneurial spirit in him this whole time. And then starting last summer, Hunter started working with Nick at his company during the summer. So Hunter was making pretty good money, especially for being a 12-year-old and now a 13-year-old. Now he's coming out the door. But hey, Hunter, I'm on a live stream. So say hi. I'm talking about you and your lawn business. He's mowing the neighbor's lawn right now. He's super happy about it. But anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So he has these opportunities, to work with Nick, which is great because as an entrepreneur, you have that opportunity to share your business with your family. You can help them, you can help teach your kids the value of earning $1, the value of earning your own money and using your own money to pay for your own stuff, right? Like it's a really great opportunity for you to teach them how to figure that out before they go out into the real world. And have to learn it the hard way, like I did. So that's one great opportunity. But so this morning, Hunter stayed home. He didn't go to work with Nick. He wanted to go to work with Nick, but didn't because he's got a couple things going on. And I had to wake him up to go down. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Samantha. Thanks for joining us. I had to wake him up so that he could go down and mow the neighbor's lawn. And he was not excited about it. And I was like, dude, come on. You need to learn to be grateful for these opportunities. You need to realize like not everybody has lawn equipment. Not everybody, maybe somebody wants to start a lawn business and they can't because they can't even afford to purchase the lawn equipment to start the business, right? So being able not only to start your own business, but just being so grateful that you can. Okay, no matter if you are only impacting a couple of people, maybe right now he's got like 5 or 6 lawns that he's doing. So he's, but he's making an impact for those 5 or 6 people. And that is just incredible. And the fact that he can go out and make his own money, he's going to make more mowing 2 lawns today than he would make working the entire day for my husband. And then he'll have the rest of the day to just sit around and watch TV until he has to go to his baseball tryout. Because, it's always baseball, isn't it, bud? Hey, come here. Look, show everybody how sweaty you are. He doesn't want to. He's like drenched in sweat. Yeah. And it's only 9:45. That's Arkansas summers for you. Did you get the one done? Okay. Your mom put it, I think it's in the garage. I don't know. Okay. But we'll look for it. I know Todd got it out of the truck. Sorry. Anyway, just having that opportunity to serve in any capacity, like that's so powerful. And I don't want you to, as you're no matter where you are in your entrepreneurial journey, if you are still in the idea phase, if you've just gotten started, if you've been doing this for years, like be so grateful for the opportunity to make an impact and to serve others, because that is huge. That is so huge. And when I was growing up, my mom, she is a speech pathologist. She's worked in small rural schools, never made a lot of money. My dad, we had a farm, like we had a beef farm, but it was not like, it could not support us. There was no way. We did not make enough money from that beef farm. So I never really saw it. It was more of a hobby farm than anything. Even at the point when we had 100 cows, it was still more of a hobby farm. It never produced a lot of income. So even though a farm can be a very entrepreneurial thing, and it is for a lot of people, it never seemed that way to me. And I think that's just because like my dad he's like me, like he loves farming. He loves having cattle. He loves taking care. He loves, caring for the animals. And it was just something that he's passionate about. And it was something that his job in town, he worked for like a tractor implement company and has my whole life. Like he just now officially retired. But he had that job that also didn't pay great so that he could support his farm, right? And now my parents, like they both do well. Now it's all good. My stepmom, on the other hand, she's an entrepreneur. Like she had her own berry farm, but even she had a job in town to kind of support her on the off season. So anyway, I tell you all of this to tell you that when I was growing up, it never occurred to me to start my own business. I had a few thoughts about it, like I wanted to start a horse boarding business and like a horse training business. But even then I saw it as an opportunity to have a side hustle, as, like my horse business would be the side hustle, because there's no way, like there's a saying, if you're in the equine industry or even in the beef industry, in order to make a small fortune in the horse business, you have to start with a large one. So it's just kind of a joke that like, if you're going to make money in the horse business, you need to start with a lot of money. Be quiet, buddy. He's laughing because he can see moose in the, hey, quiet, bud. So anyway, even though I had these thoughts to start some kind of a business, I never had a thought that I could start a business that would fund everything. I always figured I would start a business and then it would have to, buddy, stop, don't be too loud. Whatever business I started would have to be funded by my day job. There's another saying, I've heard a lot of ranchers say this: for every successful rancher, there's a wife that has a job in town that, basically that pays for the bills, right? So it wasn't until I was in probably my early 30s, I'm 35 now. So it probably wasn't until I was like 31, 32, that it even occurred to me that I could start my own business. I could figure something out where I could work entirely for myself. And I busted my ass to make that happen, because I knew that was the only way. Starting my own business, running my own company, was the only way I was going to be able to make the impact I wanted, to create the life I wanted to create for my family, so that we didn't have to rely on, live paycheck to paycheck, wait for the next paycheck. And we would be able to actually go out and make a difference and help more people and make a bigger impact. And I wish I had come to that realization a lot sooner, because I could have, like, I'm super grateful for what I've got going on, and I would not change any of that. But imagine if I had come to this realization 10 years ago. Imagine the impact that I could have made in the last 10 years instead, right? So if you are, whether you're just looking to have a side hustle, and that's totally fine. Like, that's great, because a lot of people have very successful side hustles, but they still want to keep their job in town, or their, whatever it might be. But I just encourage you, no matter where you are in your journey, be grateful for the opportunities that you have. Be grateful for the impact that you can make. Be grateful that you have the even the desire and the thought about creating that journey and creating that impact and helping and serving and all of that, okay? Because for a lot of people, it doesn't even occur to them that there's another option other than working a 9-to-5 and being miserable and, not finding what they're truly passionate about. So just first of all, encourage yourself, because sometimes it's hard. Like I was telling Hunter, like sometimes I get up at 3-4 o'clock and work early in the morning because I know I've got a lot of shit that needs to get done that day, and I got to get up early to do it. And sometimes that sucks because he really wanted to sleep in. He's going to pop right in here. He's hovering over me like a weirdo. But sometimes you just got to dig deep and do it and be grateful that you can get up and go make some money, right? So I know this is kind of just a spiel. Oh, hello, Moose. Now Moose is, it's just a madhouse around here today. But anyway, that's just kind of my little spiel. I want everybody here to be grateful for the opportunities that they have, and be grateful for the opportunity to make an impact and to help and serve others, and to just do what God gave you the brains and talent and ability to do, because we're all put on this earth. We all have a gift. Some of us are able to more easily tap into that gift and really know what that gift is and use it to help serve others. Some of us, it takes longer. But no matter what it is, like, figure out what your gift is. Find it and use it and share it with other people. Don't keep it hidden. Don't keep it within, because that doesn't do anybody any good, including yourself. So that's my soapbox for the day. If you have kids, I hope you are working on instilling the entrepreneurial spirit within them, because not everybody in the world can be an entrepreneur, because we need people, obviously, to, work. But I hope that everybody, at least, like, my mission is to inform people of entrepreneurial opportunities and entrepreneurial options that I didn't know existed when I was a kid. So at the very least, hopefully we as entrepreneurs here can help encourage others to, Hunter, we can help encourage others to, at least we can share what is out there, what opportunities exist when you start your own business, if that's what you want to do. So, okay. Hunter said it takes a lot of hard work. It does take a lot of hard work, and that's why it's so awesome, and that's why it's so rewarding whenever he's so bad. He just knocked off my tea. But that's why it's so rewarding when you have success because your hard work is rewarded, and it's just a great thing. Okay, so I'm done rambling for today. I do want to mention, I forgot to mention yesterday, but I have 4 more spots available to book for August. So whether you're looking for some business coaching opportunities, where I work one-on-one with you to help you grow or launch your business, or whether you need some website, you need a new website, or you need a website updated, whatever it is, I have 4 more slots for August. So if you're interested, DM me and let's book a call. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I think I'll be back tomorrow at my regular time. I have an interview. I'm going to be on a YouTube talk show. I don't know which, it's brand new. It hasn't launched yet, but my interview is tomorrow morning, but I think it gets over like right around 11. So should be back tomorrow at my regular time. Thank you guys so much for jumping on and for sticking with me and listening to me ramble. And let me know, if you have kids, how you are working to instill the entrepreneurial spirit within them. All right. Moose is eating my hand, so I'm going to go. Peace out, guys. Bye.